Welcome back, my friends. In the last class, we had started with practice set 1.1. In that, we had discussed how to find out distance between 2 points. Okay. Now, you have to remember very important thing that if you have any two distinct points, then the distance between them will be a positive number. Okay. If you have any 2 points, then the distance between them is a positive number. The distance between any two distinct points is a positive number. Okay. Now we will move on to the next topic, that is collinear points. Now you know what are collinear points. What are collinear points? Yes, tell me. Yeah, you know now? Yeah. What are collinear points? Collinear points are the points which lie in the same line. Collinear points are the points which lie in the same line. So if I take, suppose I have a line, in that I have points L, L, M, N. Okay, I have points L, M, N. L, M, N, all 3 points lie in the same line, so they are called as collinear points. If I am looking at these points from the distance point of view, I can write it as, by looking at this points, I can write this. Distance between points L, M, okay, this distance, plus distance between points M, N, okay, look carefully, distance between points L and M and distance between points M and N will be what? What will come in that box? Distance between L and M plus distance between M and N will be, yes, you got it right. It will be distance between L and N. Distance between points L and N. Correct, no? L. You are able to get something like this. Okay. This means that LM and MN, if you add, you are getting LN. From this we can infer, we can conclude that the point M is repeated, no, 2 times. The point M is repeated here 2 times. So from this condition, I can also write one more property, that point M lies between points what and what? Point M. M is coming 2 times. Okay, so point M is between, which are the other points? L and N. Same from this. Same thing. M is between L and N. So point M lies between points L and N. Okay. This property, wherein one point lies between the other 2 points, is called as Betweenness property. Okay, so I want you to copy this much. Copy it in your... Okay. So from that we come into the next property called as Betweenness property. What is Betweenness property? Let us consider. We have points A, B and C. These are 3 points. So there will be 3 possibilities. Okay. In the first possibility, let us put B between A and C. So you will draw the line like this. In this case, in the first case, what all are the possible ways of putting these points? First, let us put it as it is given in the question. Like B is between A and C. See children, I am not saying AB is equal to BC. No, I am just saying that point B is in between A and C. This is the first possibility. Okay. There will be a second possibility also. Now in the second case, between, no? Now we will put A in between B and C. So let now A be between B and C. Okay. Now we have the third possibility. Now you will be able to say the third possibility very easily. What will be the third possibility? In the first case, B was between A and C. In the second case, A was between B and C. Now who is waiting for the chance to be in between? A got chance, B got chance. Now who is waiting? C. So let C be between point A and B. Okay, so if I have 3 points, these are the 3 possibilities for betweenness. Now from this betweenness, what did we learn in the previous figure? We learned that distance between A and B plus distance between B and C will be equal to distance between A and C. Okay, so in the practice set 1.1, in the third question we have, from the information given below, find which of the point is between the other two. From the information we have to find which point is between other two. If the points are not collinear, state so. If suppose the distance we are getting it, if you add two distances, you are getting it equal to the third distance, then we can say that points are collinear. Did not understand? As you solve the sum, you will understand it. Okay. Let us copy the first question. Distance between, so we have to find out which point is between the other two. Which point is between the other two from the given information. So we have the first question as, copy the question. When I solve one sum, you will be able to solve the other sums comfortably. Just remember the technique. Okay. Now so many distances are given. Okay. One is 7, 10 and 3. Now which is the highest number out of this? Which is the greatest number that you find out? So 7, 3 and 10 means the greatest number is 10. So now we will not touch this. Okay. This I will not touch. Whereas the remaining two smaller numbers distance, let us add and see. Okay. So solution. Let us add distance between P comma R plus distance between, which is the other one, Q comma R. What did I do? The bigger number distance I did not touch. Whereas the remaining two smaller numbers distance I am adding. Which are they? Distance between P comma R plus distance between Q comma R. How much will you get? What is distance between P comma R? 7 plus distance between Q comma R is 3. How much is 7 plus 3? 10. Is it coming to be this distance? 7 plus 3, 10. You are getting it same like the third distance, which was the higher number that we did not touch. So you are getting the same distance. So you will write which is equal to, now this 10 is the distance between P comma Q. This step you will write, therefore distance between P comma R plus distance between Q comma R you got is equal to distance between P comma Q. You got it, no? 7 plus 3, you got it 10. Therefore, if you are getting the distance to be equal, therefore points P comma Q comma R are collinear. They are collinear. They lie in the same line. These points lie in the same line. P comma Q comma R are collinear. Now, how did I ask you to find out which point is between the other two? How will you get from this? Which point is repeated? Here you have P comma R. Here you have Q comma R. Which point is coming 2 times? Which point is repeated here? R, right? So, therefore, you will write point R lies between which 2 points? Point R lies between P and Q. Between points P and Q. Now the second question we have, distance between R comma S is 8, distance between points S and T is 6, distance between point R and T is 4. What was the technique I told you? How to solve this? Find out the biggest number. So here 8, 6 and 4. Which is the biggest number? 8. Okay, so 8 we will not touch. That distance we will not touch. Let us check out the other two. Write down. Let us add and see. Distance between points S comma T plus distance between points R comma T. Add. What is the distance between S and T? 6 plus distance between R comma T is 4. 6 plus 4 we are getting 10. Now check the distance which we did not take? Is it 10? No, no. It is 8. So this distance, if you add, it is not equal to distance between R comma S. In the first sum, you got it same, 10, 10. So we wrote is equal to distance between that point. Now here it is R comma S. Here we are not getting 8, here we are getting 10. So we will write not equal to distance between R comma S. So therefore, we can say that if the distances are not equal, then these 3 points are not collinear. Therefore, points R comma S comma T are non-collinear. They are non-collinear. If the points are non-collinear means they lie somewhere different. No, they are not on the same line. Suppose R is here, S is here, T is here. They are not lying in the same line. If the points are not lying in the same line, there is no betweenness property also. So this sum ends here. Here there will be no betweenness. When will betweenness come? When the points are collinear. In the third sum, again, which we have to find out which point is between the other two. If points are not collinear, state so. Okay. So in the third sum we have distance between points A and B as 16, distance between C comma A 9, and distance between B and C 7. First you will find out which is the higher number, which is the greatest number out of this 16. So this we will keep as it is. Let us add the remaining two distances. Add solution you will write. Okay. Distance between C comma A plus the other distance. Distance between B comma C. Add C comma A distance is 9 plus B comma C distance is 7. 9 plus 7 is equal to 16. Yes, it is same like the distance given here. So you will write which is equal to, what is that 16? It is the distance between A comma B. Okay, so here we got it equal. So therefore, distance between C comma A plus distance between B comma C will be is equal to distance between A comma B. So if the distances if you add, you are getting it equal. This means that the points are collinear. If the distances are not getting equal, that means that the points are non-collinear. So here we are getting equal. So we will write therefore points, which all are the points? A, B and C are collinear. Points A, B and C are collinear. Now last thing, we have to find out which point is between the other two. How will you get that? You will look at this. C comma A, B comma C. Which point is repeated? C comma A, B comma C. Which point is coming 2 times? C, right here. So point C lies between A and B or B and A. That any way you can write. Point C lies between A and B. Understood? Now in the same way you can solve the fourth sum. Okay, we can check it orally, no? Look at the fourth sum. Distance between L and M 11. Distance between M and N 12. Distance between N and L 8. Which is the biggest number? 11, 12 and 8. 12 is the biggest number. That we will keep. Add 11 and 8. 11 plus 8 is 19. Is it equal to 12? So here the points are not collinear. Like the second sum. Points are not collinear means there will be no betweenness. So can you solve that sum? Fourth sum. Fifth sum. Look at the fifth sum. XY distance is 15. YZ distance is 7. And XZ distance is 8. Which is the bigger number here? 15. So 15 you keep it aside. Add the remaining two distances. 7 plus 8 is equal to 15. You are getting it same. That means the points are collinear. Okay. Then find out which point is lying the other two. Which point is lying? That also from the question only you can say. YZ and xz. Which point is repeated? YZ, XZ. ZZ 2 times, no, it is coming. So Z lies between X and Y. Okay, so I hope you will be able to crack those two sums. Now sixth sum. Distance between D comma E is 5. Distance between E comma F is 8. Distance between D comma F is 6. Similarly, can you solve this? Try it out. Fourth. Now we move on to the fourth sum. In the fourth sum, it is given on a number line, points A, comma B and C are such that there are points A, B and C. Okay, such that distance between A and C is 10. Distance between point C and B is 8. Find the distance between A and B. So this we have to find out. In the previous sums, all the distances were given. Just we had to find out whether the points are collinear or not. If collinear, then which point is between. Now here, one distance is missing. Okay. So we have to find out distance between A and B considering all possibilities. Now, let us consider the first possibility. First possibility, write down. First possibility. What is the first possibility? We'll go on to the easier one. Now A and C and B. Let us consider, let C, point C be between, which are the other 2 points? Let point C be between points, which are the points A, B, C, no. So if C is between, then the points will be A and B. Let us consider point C between A and B. Now how will your line look like? You will have to draw the line, okay, with pencil. Okay, your line will look somewhat like this. Draw a line. If C is between A and B, so I'll put C between. Let A be here, let B be here. So first possibility will look like this. C is between A and B. Now if this is the possibility, how will you write the distance? Therefore, how will you write the distance? Distance between points A, comma C plus this distance plus this distance, right? Distance between point C, comma B will be equal to first and second, second and third will be equal to first and third. Correct? Distance between A and C plus distance between C and B will be equal to the total distance between A, comma B. Now from the question, let us substitute the values whatever is given. Distance between A and C is 10. So here you will write 10. Below A and C, 10. Therefore, put therefore. Plus, do you know distance between C and B? Yes, 8. Is equal to distance between A, comma B. So what will be 10 plus 8? 18. So you got the first answer. Distance between A, comma B will be 18 units. Highlight the answer. So you got the first possibility. In the first case, what did we consider? We consider C in between A and B. Then you will draw the figure. Figure is very important. Okay, C will be between A and B. Then we added first 2 points plus second and the third point will be the distance between the first and the third point. Consider the second possibility. In the second possibility, let us write, let point B be between, let point B be between points A and B is between, so points A and C. Then next step you will draw the figure. So in this case, we took B in between. So if B is in between, we'll put B, and onto the other sides put A, and on the one side put C. Now how will you write about the distance? Therefore, distance between first and the second point, that is A, comma B plus distance between B, comma C is equal to distance between the first and the third point, A, comma C. Now again look at the question. Whatever distance you know, substitute here. Distance between A, comma B we don't know, so we will write it as it is. A comma B, we don't know. We'll write it as it is. Distance between B and C or C and B, both are same. So what is that distance? 8 equal to distance between A and C is given as 10. So how will you find out distance between A and B? This 8 you will take to the either side. Plus will become minus. Therefore, distance between A comma B is equal to 10 minus 8. Minus 8 here. Okay, I wrote it once again. 10 minus 8 is 2. So, what is the distance between A and B from two possibilities? Write down the final answer. In the first possibility, we got distance between A comma B as 18. Or we have another answer, two answers here. Or the second possibility is distance between A comma B can be 2. Because they did not specify which point is between the other two. So we only took, first we took point C, then we took point B. Understood? So we got the distance A comma B. In the exam, if they ask both the possibilities, you have to show both. Otherwise, if it is for 1 or 2 marks, then only one possibility you show, you will get marks. Okay, but this sum is very important, mark it important. Favorite question asked in the exam. Sum, now we have the fifth question. Okay, so if you have confusion regarding the fourth sum, fifth question will make you clear with all the doubts. Points x, y, z are collinear. So let us write on the first point, solution. Write down points x, y, z are collinear. Okay. Such that I have copied the distance. Distance between x and y 17. Distance between points y and z 8. Find the distance between x and z. So here the points are x, y, z. So again there will be two possibilities because they have not mentioned which point is between the other two. Okay. So I will consider the first set of points like they have given. Let x, y and z. So in the first case I will consider point y to be between points x and z. So write down possibility number 1. Possibility 1. In the first possibility, let us draw this figure. Okay, one more thing that I missed in the previous sum. If you are drawing the line like this, you can also mention it as x dash, y dash, z. Means y is between x and z. By drawing the figure also you can show it. You can also write like this, x dash, y dash, z. If you write like this, it means y lies between x and z. So in the first possibility, let us take y to be between x and z. Now find out the distance. How will you write? Therefore, distance between x comma y plus distance between y comma z will be equal to distance between first and the third point x comma z. Now from the question substitute the values that you know. X comma y, do we know? Yes, x comma y is 17 plus distance between y and z is 8 is distance between x comma z. Okay, so therefore what did you get distance between x comma z in the first case? 17 plus 8 is 25. So in the first case we considered what to be between y. Which point will you take? Let us take z between x and y. Now, so possibility 2, let point z be between points x and y. So how will the line look like? The line will be like this, where point z is between x and y. Okay. Anyway, you can show the points. I have shown it far so that you don't misunderstand that x plus z is equal to no. It's not like that. Let z be between x and y. Second possibility. Now write down the distance. Therefore, distance between x comma z plus distance between z comma y is equal to distance between first and second, second and third is equal to first and third. First is x, third is y. Now if you write it as y, z, x, then also it is correct. The reverse. Here y, here z and here x, that figure is also correct. Now put the values. X comma z we don't know, so just write x comma z plus z comma y is 8 is equal to x comma y distance is 70. Now this 8 will go to that side, distance between x comma z will be 17 minus. So you got distance between x comma z as 17 minus 8, 9. Okay, so second possibility. Again you will write both the answers. Distance between x comma z, first time you got 25 or it will be 9. Okay, similarly we have solved 5 sums. So till the 5th sum we have. Now the remaining 2 sums we will do in the next class. So hope it is clear how to find out the betweenness. The sums which I gave you as homework, 4th, 5th and 6th sum, kindly do it till we meet for the next time. Take care. Bye students.